Hey everyone, Craig here, Old Bay Craps, and we are live this evening on a Friday night because there is no Friday night fights on Casino Gaming TV due to no dealers. So I don't know when it will be rescheduled, but John at Pro Craps will let us know. Until then, I'm just thought I'd go live, do a throwing session with a $600 bankroll. Just follow the trends, see what's happening with the rolls, and go from there. So welcome if you join, and if you do, then you know how this goes, and we'll be right back. Hey, Puck Off, how you doing, man? What's up? We are live. This is just a throwing session since Friday Night Fights was canceled due to no dealers. So we have a $600 bankroll here. We're going to be playing around with some sets and just see how what the table is giving us. So without further ado, let's go. Shooter number one. Here we go. Puck is off. We're going to be as if we're at a $15 table. We're going to do a 36 and 8. We will be off on the come out. And I'm going to get $10 change here. And we're going to do a 4C and 1E on the come out along with the $15 pass line. And we'll start off with a 5-3-6-2. And we'll see where it takes us. Hey Lou, how you doing, man? Awesome seeing you the last few days. Here we go, dice out. And we're going to start off the night with a 1-3-4. 4 easy. All right, 4 is going to be the point. CNE is going to fall. We're going to go ahead and do 50 odds behind the line on the 4. And everything else will come out of the 6 and 8 or the 4. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 5-3-8. 8 easy. Going to pay us 35. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the 5. I'm going to rack 10. Standard procedure, some would say. If y'all don't know Lou was there at Harrah's helping out, watching the table closely, dice out. Taking what the table was giving him. Lou had a great roll Tuesday. Or I think it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. All right, there's a 5-3 easy 8. I don't know why I can't get the dice in the camera. There we go. I guess the camera's pointing at the table in an opposite direction. All right. Another 35. I'm going to pick up the 9. Rack 10. And now we have our 5 and 9 paid for. Here we go. Dice out. And that hit the alligator wall, but it worked in our favor. going to be a 4-2-6. And hitting the alligator wall was definitely something that I did a few times with my throws in Atlantic City. All right, we're going to win 35 here. We've been hitting 6s and 8s. We spread out to the 5. Going to go ahead and press the 6 to 60. Rack a nickel. Dice out. That was a low throw, no arc, and it cost us 6-1-7. So that kind of sucks. I don't know what it is with the first time out shooting. Sometimes it really boggles my mind how much the first shooter can just really suck. Sometimes people say it's because it's how you got to warm up. Got to warm your arm up. Got to warm your throw up. All right, 15, 4C, 1E. We're going to go ahead and try a 6-5-5-6 on the come out. See if we can't get a come out roll. Dice out. I mean a come out hit. Nope, it's going to be a 3-2-5. I'll tell you one thing. 5s were prevalent over the weekend, and for some reason, I didn't bet them like I should have. All right. We're going to go 50 on the odds again. Going to pick up the 6 and 8 for 30 each. C&E is going to fall. And this time we'll maybe try to do a little bit of collect before we branch out. Sometimes you branch out too early, and that's what gets you. And sometimes I'll even not. I did it sometimes over the last 3 days. I didn't put odds out. I let the wins pay for the odds. Dice out. The problem is you'll never get the. If you get a buckshot, you'll never capitalize on it. And here we go. 4-3, 7 out. That was a quick one. Now, when that happens and you're like, geez, I'm already down a little bit. But you know what? You got to keep focused, keep at it. Because you never know when that hot shooter is going to happen. Oops. All right. Let's try 3-2-1-3 on the come out. Dice out. And there's a 3-2-5 again. And that set is actually made for hitting 5s and 4s. All right, we're going to try it again. This time we're not going to do odds. We're going to let a win pay for the odds since we got burned twice. I think that's only fair. Here we go. Try the 2-1-2-4 dice set and hop the inside easies for 40. All right, Lou. Lou wants to see it. All right, let's get this out. Let's position it so you can see it. Well, if we do another C&E, we'll do it up here. All right, let's hop the inside easies. I'll just put it right here, 40 right there. And Lou wants a 2-1-2-4. You got it, Lou. Hey, Anthony. Dice out. Whoa, those split like crazy in my hand. I don't know if I doubt you saw that from where your vantage point was. But I'm I want to show you in the camera what they did. So I launched them from here, and as soon as I released, they went like this. You can't even see that. I don't even know why I did that. What an ass. All right, they went like this. Like that. So it was a 527. All right, we're not doing too well here. Problem is, you don't really take markers at the casino. So unless you're a high limit player, you know. So we're already halfway through more than halfway through the bankroll. All right, let's try again. We're gonna forgo the C&E on the come out. Let's get that 5-2 punched in. That was a PSO. That's back-to-back 5s with back-to-back PSOs. Well, that's embarrassing. All right, hey Blue Jay Way, how you doing, man? Marble Fork, Fuzzy, Dice Dr. Dan, your first time, yeah. No live competition tonight. John reached out to Nemo and I, and it was canceled because he's got family coming in, and both Chris and Jeff were unavailable. All right, I'm going to switch over to what I did at the casino, which actually worked the first time. It worked on Wednesday. It did not work on midnight Thursday morning, which was the all 7 set. Actually, I'm going to go back to you, Lou. I'm going to go back to the 2-1-2-4. I don't think it got a fair shake because it literally just slipped out of my hands. So we're going to do it on the come out roll. Here we go. 2-1-2-4 for Lou. That's a better toss. And it's still come out 7, Lou, but you know what? You never know what somebody's going to roll with what you got. All right, that's going to be a come out. Frontline winner. At least we won something. That's 15 on the pass. We're going to go ahead and rack 10, but we're going to bump up the pass line to 20. All right, here we go. Wow, thanks for all for joining. Got Joe, SJ, Dustin. Wow. Thanks, guys. All right, 2-1-2-4, Lou. I'm trying to honor you, buddy. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 4-1-5. We can't seem to escape the 5s and 7s. I don't know what that is. All right, 5's going to be the point. Again, Lou, we're going to go ahead and go with the hop here. And we're going to have to shell out 50. Actually, 75. And we'll get 9 change. 9 change? No. We need reds. We need reds. For the quarter. And we're going to grab a 6 and 8. Rack 15. Here we go. Going for the $40 hop. Lou's dice set 2-1-2-4. Come on, Lou. Give me some good mojo, man. Here we go. All right. I'm going to do a 10-degree turn on the dice. So you can't see it. Let me show it over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Your normal par. But I'm going to turn it 10 degrees this way. Just see what happens. Dice out. And we got a 4-2. The lumber number. 426. All right, that's going to win on the hop, the 4-2. So we're going to win 75, 80 and down. And up top, we're going to win 35. So let's go ahead and take out. That's 30, 30, and 80. There's 80 right there. We're putting that in the rack, and now everything on the table is paid for, and we have an extra 35. So let's pick up the 9 and rack 10 more. So we actually got to rack $90. So our 9's not totally paid for, but our 6, 8, and our pass line are paid for. And in actuality, I'm going to take this 9 down. I'm going to put this behind the line. So now we have our odds. Hey, Frida. Hey, thanks for joining. Hey, Anthony, I saw you earlier. I didn't say your name. Sorry. Oh, is that what you do, Anthony? A little 10-degree twist before you throw? Nemo actually got me doing that, and it's worked out well over all the past few months. And it worked out on that. That's what I was doing on that 49 roller. Dice out. Oh, too tall to call. It went behind the alligator wall. That's too bad. It would have been a 6-2-8. But it wasn't meant to be. All right, here we go. 2, 1, 2, 4. 10-degree twist. And we have a 6-5. Yo! Where's Chiro when you need him? 6-5. Yo! And we're not gonna chirp with a field, but we're gonna do a 4-1 on the C&E. I don't know what that means, Dustin. Explain yourself. Give me an explanation. Dice out. And there's a 4-1-5. Hit the point. All right. Now we're making money, Lou. Now we're making money. Gonna win 20 on the pass. Oh, you know what? We had a 5 here. This was not an even bet. This should have been even bet of 30. So hopefully you all allow me to do that. 45 on the odds. Let's rack all this. This is going to come down. Our 6 and 8 are going to be off on the puck. They're going to follow the puck. Let's keep our pass line at 20. And we'll continue this. All right, Joe, let's look at the chat. Let me back up a little bit because a lot of people have joined. You all were probably expecting a Friday Night Fights. Sorry. All right, we got Anthony, SJ, Joe, Lou. Yeah, everyone's mechanics are different, Lou. You got that right. You've heard about the Fable 2124, Anthony? Oh, it's your box 5 killer. That's what the 3213 is for me, Lou. So, you know, if I'm not hitting the 5 the way you do with the 2124, I'd be hitting it with the 3213, which is basically it's still a 4 on top and a 5, even, you know, on the facing you, which is the same as yours, a 4 on top and a 5 facing you. All right, going through. Hey, Arnell, how you doing, man? I hope you're excited for the beginning of next week, seeing Mac and I think Clay will be with him this time. And then Joe says, the right way to bring your hand up to its release point and make sure it is square to the table, then naturally bring it back down to table, and that should be the angle. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a practice swing before we launch them. So let's get that dice set ready. Dice out. And it hit the hook, unfortunately, and we 7'd out. But it's a come out 7. So that's a front line winner. $20. Let's go ahead and take this up to a quarter now. And I didn't punch that in. Let me punch that in. We have, I think the 5, I don't know if the 5 was a 3-2 or a 4-1 again when we hit the point. Let me think. Went out, hit the point. I think it was a 4-1 again. and then we just hit a 7, come out 7, 6, 1, and it'll update in just a second. All right, here we go. And we'll do the same thing, Joe. We'll do a little bit of a practice swing. And we have an ace deuce. Since we won on the point, we'll go ahead and do 15 in the field. Well, let me go back down because I see that there are more chats. Dustin says, when configuring that 10-degree angle, do you use a sextant or a Swanson square? Let's see if that was answered. Oh, Joe, you're meeting Arnell tomorrow. That's awesome. I saw that Arnell met Demon Dog, Chris. And then Puckoff says, at OBC, will you be in Biloxi? I wish I could, man, but as I've told everybody now, but at this point, my wedding anniversary is June 10th. There's no way in holy hell I could make that trip. I wish I could, but I think I'd come back separated. So I don't really want that because I've actually known my wife my entire life. We grew up in the same neighborhood, and both of our families moved to Bel Air, Maryland together in '85. So her mother's like a second mother to me. Dice out. We actually keep a picture of ourselves from in the kitchen from my first day of 3rd grade and her first day of 1st grade. It's a pretty cool pic. There's a hard 4. Hard 4 is going to be the point. And it's going to win in the field. So you know what we're going to do with that? We're going to place the 5 and the 9. And we still won't place odds. We're going to let our odds get paid for. 2, 1, 2, 4. Dice out. And a 4, 3, 7. And I'll tell you why. What I think happened. I don't know if you heard it or if the microphone picked it up. And I'll show you on the left side of this. I'll show you over here. So when I picked them up, I have a stack of stuff, like just other things like dice and stuff, and I went like this. I picked up the dice, and I went, and I hit them. I hit them when I released. So I'm pretty sure that's what caused the 7 out. So that sucks. I already put that in there. Puck's gonna come off. We're gonna lose all this. So, and that's the thing that you live for when you're playing this game. Like, you know, we did come back up. We were down to about there in our rack. So we did make a little bit of money when we hit the point of the 5. Let's go back to a $15 pass line. And let's try this again. Let's try not to hit the, let me move this out of the way. That way I won't hit it on the backswing. Or I might just eliminate the backswing altogether. Here we go. Hey Jeff, glad you could join. Dice out. There's a 9 finally. 6, 3. 9's going to be the point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do 25 behind the line. We're going to pick up the 5 for 15 and the 4. And the only reason we're doing that is because of what's been rolling. So you don't always have to start off 6-8, 6-8, 6-8 if that's not what's rolling. I don't think we've thrown 1-8 at all this evening. All right, 2124. And just reading the chat, Jeff in the house, Lou says, what's a partner, Jeff? I don't know what that means. Oh, partner. That's funny. Went down for dinner with Deb and her free gift this evening. Harrah's was empty because the Parkway was closed all morning. Yikes. All right, here we go. 2124. Lou's suggested dice set. Dice out. And it's a 7 out. Boy, Lou, I'm going to have to change this set. It's not working for me. I can tell you that much. Nice try, though. Nice try. What I am going to do is I'm going to go back. I'll try my version of your set, Lou. I'm going to do the 3-2-1-3. So it's still a 4 on top and it's still a 5 facing me. We're going to do a quarter pass line. Dice out. And we got a hard 6. 6 will be the point. Go ahead and put a quarter behind the line. We're going to grab an 8 for 30. And we're going to grab a 5 for 30. Next shooter, puck off. I will try your 5-4-4-5. That was actually, I think, a set. It might be a set 85 Bears Mike suggested to me one time. Or I think he might have suggested 4-5-4-5. But I'll try that set next year. That's why we practice. You're right, Lou. You're right. I can't base everything off of just 8 throws. Dice out. There's a 5-1-6 buckshot. That's something we needed. That's what we needed. A little bit of oomph. All right, puck comes off. Quarter on the pass line, 30 on the odds. Gonna go ahead and rack that. And let's get a new point. We'll go ahead and stay with that set. 3-2-1-3. Here we go. Dice out. And we hit the alligator wall. And it's going to be a come out 7. That's a front line winner. We have a quarter on it. We're going to go ahead and collect both greens and go back down to 15. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6-2-8. 8's going to be the point. We're going to move this over to the 6. And we're going to do a quarter behind the line. Oops. Puck should be on the 8, not the 6. Dice out. And we have a 6-4 easy 10. Gonna grab the 10 for 15. Hey Joseph, how are you? Thank you for joining. Just an impromptu live since Friday Night Fights on Casino Gaming TV was canceled. If you haven't subscribed to Casino Gaming TV, I don't know what you're waiting on. Do it now. Dice out. And there's a 5-1-6. Other parts known as the mixer. going to win 35. Going to go ahead and get some change here. And we're going to take this up to 42 and rack a quarter. Hey Waylon, how you doing, man? I don't know if you saw my my trip report. I didn't do too well after Tuesday, and Thursday morning before I checked out of the hotel, the only thing open was bubble craps, and I used your bubble crap strategy. I went $6 across for two hits, and then brought it back down, and then after a while it was going up and down, but I would manage to get 15 up to like $40 to $60, and then started hopping. But I colored up $15 buy-in to 210 on the ticket. Dice out. And there's a 325. Waylon, I literally sat there in a chair at the bubble craps machine and just watched your video before I started playing. All right, we have 30 on the 5. It's going to win 42. We're going to take that up to 35. And let's grab the 9. And we'll take $12 back to the rack. Dice out. And we got a 325 again. Back-to-back 325s. We got 35 on it. It's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to collect that because that's going to pay for the 9, the 10. Well, 9 in the odds. It'll pay for the 9 in the odds. Although I don't think we may have put odds behind there on the come out because it was a point of 8. So either way, I think it's a nice collection. We'll press the 5 the next time. If there's a next time. Might as well put it out there in the universe. Here we go. Dice out. There's a little bit of heat on that. Let's try to not throw the dice through the back wall. It's going to be a 2-1-3. No help. We're going to go ahead and do 15 in the field. Dice out. Much better arc. Got a 6-3-9. Got a double cheese right there. It's going to win 15 in the field. And we're going to win 35 up top. Going to go ahead and grab the 9 for a quarter. Press the 9 to 35. Take the 10 to a quarter. And rack 20. Now one thing I'll tell you, which I think Jeff knows, is if I put odds behind the pass line, I'm never going to increase it, because anytime I ever increase odds behind the pass line, I always hit big red afterwards. I don't know what it is. So I can go high on the initial odds behind the pass line, but if I start low and try to build up instead of build down or regress down, it never works out. Dice out. And there's a 4-1-5. So Lou, we're hitting 5s with this set. Just like your 2-1-2-4 set, this is my equivalent, the 3-2-1-3. So we have 5 on it, or 35 on it. going to win 50 for 1. We expanded earlier, so I'm just going to collect that 50. So I think it's a good press and collect. All right, here we go. Dice out. And we have a 5, 1, 6. We have 42 on it. It's going to win 50 for 1. Whoops, I put that back in my rack. I meant to go to the house. So I just want to look back at the rolls. 8, 10, 6, 5, 5, 3, 9, 5. We have not hit the 8. I can't take it down. There's nothing that we, but we've hit the 6 twice. We're hitting 5s and 6s. So I'm going to take down the 4. I'm actually going to take down the 10. And what we're going to do is we're going to press the 5 and the 9 to 50. And we're going to take the 6 up to 60. And we're going to take 52 back, 52 back to the rack. So we're still collecting 50. So as you can see, we're trying to build this back up because we took some heavy losses in the beginning with all those big reds. Dice out. And we got a 5, 3, 8. Hit the point. Nice. Puck comes off. 15 on the pass. 30 on the odds. We're going to rack all that. We're off up top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down to a quarter on each and 30 on the 6 and bring 80 back to the rack. So now you can see our greens are almost full. We're one green chip away from 500 in the first column. I think it's a good regression. We needed to make up for all those big reds we had earlier. All right, here we go. Dice out. So I think what we can actually realize is we are already out of the hand up top in the box numbers. And there's a 6, 3, 9. So now we can press and collect as much as we want because we're out of the hand. We've already collected enough to make up for it. 9's going to be the point. We're going to move this over to the 8. Whoops. Can't take house money. We're going to drop a nickel to make that proper. And we're going to do 50 behind the line on the 9. And let's go. Dice out. We got a midnight. First one of those tonight. Nope, can't put a 1, 2 in there. That's not a 12. You got to put a 6, 6. And we'll go ahead and put 15 in the field. And just check the chat real quick, hasn't changed. All right, here we go. Dice out. Too tall to call. Dice went behind the alligator wall. It would have been a 5, but it does not count. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 3, 2, 5. We got a 5 anyway. All right, that's not a field 5. It's a no field 5. 3, 2. All right, since we're out of the hand, and that's going to pay 35, we're going to start hammering the 5. We're going to take it to 50, rack 10. And we're even going to take the chance and we're going to hop the 5s. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 yo. That is not a 5 whatsoever. However, we just hit the tall. So we're going to go ahead and do another field bet, even though we lost the hops. Dice out. And we got a 6-3-9, so the field paid off. And we hit the point. That's a triple cheese right there. That's 15 in the field, 15 on the pass line, and 75 on the odds. All right, puck's off, and we're still going. That was a nice hit for us. And just want to check the other page to see if the chat froze. No? Okay. Oh, it said chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to connect. Successfully connected. Okay, so it did disconnect for a bit. Okay. All right. Here we go. Dice out. If anybody's still here, let me know in the chat. Dice out. And there's a 2-1-3. That's a loser on the pass line. We'll come back up for 15. Then we'll do a 3-1 C&E. Lou's still here. All right, Lou. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 yo. Frontline winner. So we're going to win 15 on the pass line. We're going to keep the craps, the $3 craps up on the C&E. But we're going to win another 15 on the dollar yo, minus $3. So we'll get 12, and that keeps the C up. So we'll just wrap the rest of this. And we'll try to get a point. Yeah, here we go. Dice out. And we have a 6-4 easy 10. Ten's going to be the point. We'll do 50 behind the line. Still doing the same set. Dice out. And we got a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number, 2x4. All right, that's going to win 35. We're going to drop 2 from the rack the quarter, and take it to 42. Dice out. And we got a hard 8. Square pair. Hard 8. We're going to do the exact same. Going to win 35. Need to get some change. Take it up to 42. Rack the quarter. Now, if we didn't have these numbers already covered and paid for, if they didn't hit, if pressed up bets for me don't hit in 2 rolls, then I regress down to a base. Dice out. And of course, you know, you talk to the universe and the universe says, shut your fucking mouth, and hits you with a 4-3-7. That's okay. It's all right. That was a good roll. We were down, if you remember, we were down to about 200 in green and 25 in red. No whites. And we have recouped our 500 in green. We have 50 here. And we have our $600 bankroll, and right here to the right is our profit. So we brought ourselves back to profit with that roll. Hey, Chiro. We had a mid-mo yo. Where were you? So that was a good roll. That was a 24 roller with a 3-point fire bet hit. We also hit the tall. So let me scroll up. I want to see. I think it was a 5-4-4-5. That was Puckoff's suggested dice set. So we will go with that now. 5-4-4-5. Let's get a $15 pass line out there. And we'll do a $3 C. Here we go. 5-4-4-5. Dice out. And we got a midnight. All right, so we're going to lose the pass line. We have 3 on the C, which is going to win 21. We're going to take 15 of it, repay for the pass line. We're going to pick up the dollar yo, and we're going to rack a nickel. Here we go. 5-4-4-5. Dice out. And those dice split horribly. In fact, one die went 5 to 6 inches in front of the other die before hitting the wall. So that's going to be a frontline winner, 6-1. So -4, that's going to be $11. And that's to keep up the 1-3 ratio on the C&E. So we'll rack 11. Let's see if I can do better mechanics-wise and do some honor to Puckoff's dice suggestion of the 5-4-4-5. Dice out. And so far we are not doing any justice to that. That's another come out 7. So that's going to be another $11 as we're going to keep up the C&E right here. Five, 4, 4, 5. See if we can do a better job on our grip. Dice out. And there's a 4, 2, 6. 6 will be the point. C&E will fall. We're going to do a quarter behind. We're going to pick up the 8. And since we're unfamiliar with this dice set, we're going to go slow here. Dice out. And we actually hit the diamond. That had way too much power in it. It's gonna be a mid-mo-yo. Cheer is in the house. Everybody say hey, hey, ho, ho. 15 in the field. Okay, here we go. We're not even drinking. That's the scary part. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6, 2, easy, 8. The 8 came easy. That's exactly what we wanted. That's going to win 35. It's going to lose in the field though. We're going to drop 2 from the rack. Take it to 42, and we're going to grab the 5. So that's what I like about that. Not only did we pressed up a bit, but then we were also able to grab another number. That's pretty cool. All the little nuances of craps just amazes me. Here we go, dice out. And we have a 6, 2, 8 back to back. Hey, Demon Dog. How'd it go with Arnell? Did you guys shoot well? I saw that you met up unexpectedly, right? It was a surprise. We have 42 on the 8. It's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to go ahead and take this dollar off and just pay that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this up to 90. Rack a dollar. Five, 4, 4, 5. Dice out. And we have a 6, 4, 10. Where was that on the last hand when we needed a 10? All right. We're just going to grab the 10 for 15. Small potatoes. Table minimum. If it hits in 2 rolls, we'll do something. Dice out. And there's a 6, 2, 8 again. We hit it. I love it. Oh, I love that. We're going to collect the first one. We're going to collect the 105. If it hits again, we're going to take it up to 180. Dice out. And that had a lot of backspin on it. And it wasn't a very good arc. So it's going to be a 2, 1, 3. Now, I'm still going by the theory that if something doesn't hit that's pressed up in a few rolls, you know, you took your shot. That's the thing. You took your shot. It didn't happen. So best thing is to regress and recoup some. Dice out. But that's not what happened, folks. A 6, 2, 8. It hit again. It's hit 4 times, and it's all been 6, 2, 8. All right, we're going to win 105. We're going to take it up to 180. Take the 15, and we'll grab the 9. Now the 10 did not hit, so I'm taking down the 10. The 5 did not hit, so I'm taking down the 5. Because I'm trying to learn, and granted, you know, I'm saying this and I feel like I didn't even follow my own advice in Atlantic City, which was, if something's not hitting, take it down. Don't be afraid to take it down. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Let me hear it, Chiro. All right, we're going to do 15 in the field. Check the chats here. Oh, you didn't get to play together? Oh, you're playing tomorrow together. That's awesome. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you won on some of your free vouchers. So I'm still using this set. Puck off, yeah. 5, 4, 4, 5. Here we go. Dice out. And we have a 6, 4, 10, and we took it down, and that's okay. Let's not beat ourselves over the head with it, because you know why? It wins in the field, folks. Now, because it did hit, we'll bring it back up, and we'll bring that 5 back up. Dice out. And we have a 3, 2, 5, so I'm kind of glad we placed the 5. Nice. We have 15 on it. It's going to win 21. The 9 did not hit. We're going to take it down. Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop the 6-2 for 10 and all the other 8s for a nickel each. Dice out. And we have a 5, 4, 9. And we had taken our 9 down. All right, we're going to lose on the hops. We'll take one more shot, because I don't want to bleed too much from playing the hops. Dice out. 5, 1, 6. Why, that would be the point. And that's okay. So the puck comes off. I'm going to lose the hops here. Win 15 on the pass line. And 30 on the odds. So the 20 that we used on the hop 8s, we got back kind of a push. And then some. All right. Puck's off. Now, normally I would regress the 8 when I hit a point, but I think this dice set is more than we gave it credit for in the beginning. All right, let's get a point. Dice out. And we got a 5, 1, 6, so 6 is the point again. Hey, Crappin' Camper Man, how you doing? You hanging in there? 6 is going to be the point. We're going to go ahead and do 50 odds this time. We did 25 last time. We're just going to hop the 6-2 only for 10. Actually, we might hop the we'll hop the hard way because we have hit the hard way, but I'm not sure if we hit it with this dice set. That might have been the previous dice set. All right, here we go. Dice out. 6-4. I thought it was a 6-2. It's a 6-4. That's okay because we're on the 10 this time. It's going to win 27. Let's go ahead and take this up to $40 in rack 2. And we'll lose the hops. And we'll bring it back up. It's one of those things when you're trying for something that you get bogged down with trying for it and it doesn't happen. So, I'm going to give it a whirl a couple more times. And then I have no choice but to take it down. And the dice are splitting in my grip. There we go. Dice out. Oh, I thought it was a 6-2. 6-1, 7 out. Damn it. Another good roll. That was an 18 roller, 19 roller. We can't complain with a 19 roller. Now, I don't think we made much money on that, but we definitely had some bets pressed up because of it. You hate losing that much on the 8. And maybe we should have given ourselves, 3 chances to hit it, and if it didn't hit, we take it down. That's all part of playing the game, I'm glad we did collect on that first $90 8, so I feel good about that. All right, we've been going about an hour, so let's do one more shooter. And anybody want to give a dice set to try out? That was a good one, Puck Off. I'm going to keep practicing that one. See how I do with hitting 8s. So nice job. All right. So we are on shooter number 9. Maybe we'll go 10 shooters total. We've rolled 64 so far. Anybody else have a dice set they want me to try? This is shooter number 9. We got 15 on the pass line. Let me go ahead and take these whites and we'll do a $3 C and a $1 E. There, Crappin' Camper. That's right. You gave me that before. So we just did the 5-4-4-5, and now you're just doing the opposite, the 4-5-5-4. So we're kind of, switching the dice set. So if Puck Off gave me this, let me see if I can show you closer right here. If Puck Off gave me this, he gave me the 5-4-4-5. We're just swapping it, and the 4-5-5-4 is Crappin' Camper's dice set. All right, here we go. Who knows? Maybe it'll hit 8s. Dice out. And the first roll goes off the table, of course, because I can't have one goddamn video without dice going off the table. I swear. I swear, I swear. And I'll tell you, folks, one of the main reasons why that keeps happening besides the bouncy table, it's because this layout from here to here is only 30 inches. A normal table, I think, is 4 feet wide, typically. Maybe somebody knows that in the chat. A normal table is like 4 feet wide, so it would not bounce off the table as much. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 yo. Mid-mo yo. And that's on the come out. So we're going to win 15 on the dollar yo. We're going to win 15 on the pass line. Minus the 3 for the craps that we want to keep up. That's 12 instead. And we'll rack it and go again. Here we go. 4-5-5-4, the opposite of the 5-4-4-5. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 2-1-3 craps. 2-1-3 craps. That's going to win 21. $15 of it's going to repay for the pass line. The dollar is going to repay the yo. And we get the rack and nickel. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a point. 4-5-5-4. Mid-mo yo. Now you're saying bet the KitchenAid mixer. Do you mean hop it? You want me to hop the 5-1? I will hop the 5-1 for you, buddy. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6-3-9. Not very close to a 5-1 mixer. But nonetheless, we got a point. So the hop and the C&E will fall. Let's go ahead and grab 36 and 8 and see if this dice set can't take us places. And we'll go ahead and also do 30 on the odds. It's got to be an even number if it's a 5 and 9. 4-5-5-4. Dice out. And we have a 6-2-8. Uh-oh. It's hitting the same kind of 8. 6-2. All right, we're going to win 35. We're going to drop 2. Take it to 42. And we're going to rack a quarter. Can we find that same flavor we had before? Can we do it? 4-5-5-4. Here we go. Dice out. And that went like the second diamond up without hitting the table first. It had some wicked power on it. And that's going to be a 5-2-7. So screwed the pooch on that one. Apologies, Crab and Camper. I think it's a decent set. But clearly, mechanics-wise, that I screwed the pooch on that one. All right. Any other dice set? Midmo, what you got? Give me a dice set. What you got, brother? Just put it in the chat there. That was a 5 roller. That sucked. All right, this is the 10th and final roller. Because I know, I think Alfredo went live, or is about to, or already did. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 2. You got it. That's interesting. It's very close to the other dice set from earlier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2. Dice out. And we forgot to put a pass line. Sorry. We forgot to put a pass line. So we're going to lose the pass line. Let's put the pass line back up. And let's do our usual 4-1. Let's try that again. One, two, 3, 2. We call it the R2D2. Cool. Here we go. Dice out. That's a come out 7. That's because that was a horrible throw by yours truly. All right, we have $5 up here in the C&E, so we're just going to win 10 because the other $5 is going to replace the C&E. So we'll go ahead and rack 10, and in fact, we'll go ahead and take the pass line up to 20 because we have $4 on the C, so we have coverage. All right, 1, 2, 3, 2. Here we go. Dice out. And we have a hard 4. Is that what you hit with this dice set, Chiro? Hard 4? All right, puck's going to go on 4. We'll grab it for 50. And we'll grab a 6-8. One, 2, 3, 2. So that hard 4 was a primary hit, is that right? Dice out. Ooh! 6, 1, 7. Now that's a PSO. Ugh. I'm going to blame myself because I'm the one shooting. That was over $100 loss. We can't afford to do that. Look, now we're down again. We need to climb back out of the hole. All right. Sorry, Chiro. You hit a lot of inside numbers with that one. As you saw, I do not. All right. That was pretty quick, so we're going to go one more shooter. Why not? Bunch of degens. Let's go with a hardway, 4242 hardway set, and we're going to rotate it. So we'll go around the rotation. All right? And I'm going to shoot from the pass line here. Dice out. And there's a 5-1-6. And again, we didn't come out with a pass line. So we know the casino would not let us go forward without a pass line. So we're going to have to get change here. And properly come out with that pass line. So 5-1-6. 6 is going to be the point. Again, we're going to come out with a 5-8. 30 on each. And let's go. 4-2-4-2. Dice out. 3-1-4, easy. 3-1-4. We're going to grab it for a quarter. We punched it in, yep. Nah, I'm not going to blame you. That was my mechanic's fault. That was on me. All right. We're going to switch over to the 5-4-5-4, which is just the next rotation in that hardway set. Dice out. And we got aces. First time tonight. I'm going to do a quarter in the field. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have ace deuce. 2, 1, 3 craps. That's a winner in the field. We'll use that to pick up the 9 and 10, and now we have a cross. So now we're going to switch over to the next rotation, which is 3, 5, 3, 5. Dice out. And didn't happen. 6, 1, 7 out. It is a cold table tonight. Good news is, well, the 5 and 9 were paid for, or the 9 and 10 were paid for. So you can take a little bit of solace in that. But we've definitely, that was a roller coaster. We were all the way up to over 600, and now we are back down below 400. So we need a little change in the wind. So I'm going to get some more change. $15 pass, $5 on the C&E. It's going to be a 4-1, 4C, 1E, and we're going to go back to the 5, 3, 6, 2 where we started the evening. Dice out. And we're going to call it a 6. We already called it. It was a leaner. It's going to be a 6-5 yo. That was the dice facing us. So that's going to be $1 on the yo and the pass line. So that's going to be $30 minus $4. It's going to be 26. And I'm sorry, Cho, I didn't say mid-mo yo. I meant to say that. Oh, I need a 5 for the small. Okay. Dice out. How about a 6, 4, 10? Doesn't help the small, but it helps the tall. And it also is going to be the point. So we'll lose the C&E. We're going to bring up our 6 and 8. And we're going to bring up the 5 for 20. And just for you, puck off, we're going to try going back to the 3, 2, 1, 3, which was hitting 5s for dice out. And we have a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8 easy. Going to win 35. We're going to take the 5 up to 50. You said we needed the 5 for the small. We haven't hit any numbers on the small side. Were you thinking of the last? Shooter? We haven't hit any numbers downtown. So I don't know where you saw the that we needed a 5. So I'm going to go back to the 5, 3, 6, 2. Dice out. And we have a 6, 3, 9. That set is built to hit nines. So we're going to go ahead and grab the 9. And now we're 110 inside, except we have 50 on the 5. We're actually going to take the quarter back on the 5 and just move, meaning we moved it over to the 9. So now we're 110 inside. And we're going to take a chance here. We're going to do a little bit of a hop the insides for a nickel each. When we played at Harrah's, they didn't have the ATS. They had the fire bet and the hops. Dice out. And there's a 5-1-6. There's your mixer Chiro. That'll win on the hops. It'll win a nickel on the 5-1. It's going to win 75, 80 and down. And we're also going to win 35 up top. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the 6 up to 60. We're going to press the 5 and 9. And we're going to take the 8 up to 60. We're going to rack a nickel. And we're going to come right back up on the hops. Here we go, dice out. And we have a 6-3-9. Hit the hop again. All right. So that's going to win on the 6-3 hop. Again, it's going to be another $75, 80 and down. And up top, we're going to win 70 because we have 50 on the 9. So we're going to bring all this back to the rack. And what we're going to do, we're going to rack another 100. We're going to take everything down to $30 on the inside each. So I think that was a nice regression, a nice collect. Dice out. And there's a 6-5 mid-mo, yo! And we'll go ahead and play the field for 15. Check the chat here. Yeah, it was last shooter, I think, puck off. I think you're right. Now, when you said we needed 5 for the smallest, so we hit the tall on the last, not the very last, I'm sorry, never mind. We hit the tall on the 24 roller. I don't know what I'm thinking. We're so far ahead of that. All right, here we go. Dice out. And we have a 6-4-10. Hit the field. And we hit the point. Nice. The only thing we forgot, we didn't put any odds on the 10. Big dummy. Gonna win on the pass line. Gonna win in the field. So I guess you can think of it as, I don't know. Our field win was our odds win. We didn't even play the odds though. Okay. We're going to leave our bets at 30 each on the inside. And we are on the come out roll. Dice out. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. And we have a come out 7. That's when you want to have them. And we didn't hedge it that time. Frontline winner. Go ahead and put 5 there. That stands for a 4-1, 4C, 1E. Dice out. And we have a 4-1-5. We are definitely hitting fives tonight. All right, we're going to move this 30 to the odds on the 5. We're going to lose our C&E. And here we go. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 yo. Mid-mo yo. This time we're going to do a quarter in the field. See if we can't pick up the 4 and 10. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5. Hit the point. Nice. We're going to lose in the field. But we're going to win 45 on the odds. 15 on the pass line. Puck comes off. We're going to return 30 up here in the box and rack the rest and bring our C&E back up. 4-1, 4C, 1E. And we're on the come out roll. And so far we have a 2-point fire bet going. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5 again. 5's going to be the point. No help on the fire bet. Again, we'll bring 30 back as odds. Dice out. And we have a hard 6. Nope, that's not, can't put a 6 in there. You gotta put 3-3. Hard 6. We lost that C&E a while ago, sorry. It's gonna win 35. Gonna get some change here. I'm going to take it up to a $42 bet and rack that quarter. Dice out. I don't know what happened with that throw. 6-1, 7 out. All right, so I think we're going to have to cut our losses. We've already done, that was 11 shooter, 12 shooters. That was a 15 roller. We did hit a couple points. Let's see what we ended up with. Puck comes off. Let's see if we made any money. One, two, three, four, 5. So we lost money tonight. We only have 525, 545, 549. So we actually lost $51 this evening, which I think if if you're at the tables and you're down $51, you're gonna continue playing. But we played plenty this evening. I mean, if you can't make money and it was a cold table. We had a couple of high shooters, but just because you have a high number of rolls, just look at the tracker. So we had 8, 9, 6, 9, 11, 10, 7, 5, 11, 5, 5, 6. So we hit the 9 twice. We hit the 6 3 times. Or no, just twice. And we hit the 5 3 times. But on the 5, 2 of the 5s were a come out roll that established the point. So really we only hit one repeater of the 5 when we hit the point. So therein lies, logic with it's hard to make money even if you have a 13, 15 roller that isn't repeating numbers for you. If you're all over the place with your numbers, with your rolls, you can clearly see that we're just not, we're not able to make as much money as we'd really like to. We hit the hops a few times, but nothing really came of it. But anyway, that was still fun. Thank you for joining me for Old Bay Friday Night Live. Since Friday Night Fights did not happen because we had no dealers, I think John wants to try to do it Sunday. We might try to do it Sunday. I'm not sure yet, so more info on that later. If you haven't been in the Discord, both in my Discord and in Casino Gaming TV's Discord, I did put out my trip report from Atlantic City from Tuesday through Thursday of this week. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. It started off well but didn't end well. But it was very interesting along the way, and I met some really awesome people. Anthony, K9 Comp, you may know him as. I hope I'm saying his channel correctly. Mr. Pressett, Joe. Both guys are from New York, New Jersey. Lou, met Lou. Awesome, very, very thick Jersey accent. Lou has. Great guy. Wonderful grandfather. Anytime if you ever meet Lou, ask to see his grandkids. He'll be more than happy to show you. And then, of course, I hung out with Jeff Mid-Atlantic Craps the most during the trip, which was just fantastic to hang out with him. He's a storyteller. He is a great conversationalist. And also met Ted. Used to be called Midnight Train. Now he's called Special Delivery in Discord. So again, if you haven't seen my trip report in the Discord, go check it out on my Old Bay Craps server or on the Casino Gaming TV server under Old Bay Craps. Thanks for joining me tonight. Again, Friday Night Fights didn't happen, so I thought I'd go live with an impromptu. We went through 12 shooters. We lost just $51 of our $600 bankroll. Rolls just didn't go my way. We tried some different dice sets from suggestions from the chat, which was awesome. Click that like and subscribe if you would on the live. Really helps out the channel. Share if you'd like. If you know anybody who hasn't heard of me yet, I would love to hear some feedback and comments. So click that like and subscribe if you will. And as always, when you're at the tables, season your play. Everybody have a great night. Thanks.